Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's reading we will be connecting with your spirit team because they are trying to reach you with an important and helpful message. As you can see, you have these three beautiful groups to choose from. For group number one, we have Ishtar. Inner learnings, follow your heart, truth prevails. She looks so gorgeous, so golden vibes and orbs, I can tell from this card. And with it we have a citrine crystal point. Then for group number two, we have green, bluish, turquoise, healing vibes. It says green Tara, healing light, wellness unfolding. Know that healing is a journey, and with it we have a green Howlite palm stone. And then for group number three, we have magical looking Isis, reclaiming magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. And with it, we have this beautiful angel aura crystal sphere that kind of matches Isis's crown chakra decoration. So all you need to be doing right now is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one of these three groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group. So I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number one. Everyone who resonated with Ishtar, inner learnings, follow your heart, truth prevails, and this citrine crystal point. So we are about to connect with your spirit team because they are trying to reach you with an important message. Only take what resonates in this reading. Feel peaceful if you hear something that doesn't. It will be for someone else because it's a collective message. Now, speaking of collective, I know we have a goddess here, and it could very well be that she is your main guide or one of your guides. However, she could also represent your personal group of guides. They will all be aligned with her energies, and her energies are those of inner learnings, because she is a teacher. She is known to be a teacher. She's also the goddess of love and war, interestingly. So we have kind of two very contradicting energies here, love and war. Follow your heart, truth prevails. There is a lot going on. So I'm very drawn to the golden vibes here. I see gold. It could be that you have a protective jewelry item, a charm or something, or that recently you have been strongly drawn to maybe sparkling objects or certain metals. You know that the original purpose of golden piercings, earrings, was actually to cleanse the body because pure gold does that. So there is something about cleansing your energy body with gold. That's just what I'm getting. If you don't like gold, don't take it. But if you like it, then get yourselves a nice golden jewelry item, like a small charm. It doesn't have to be a huge like pimp necklace or whatever, you know what I mean. But there is something that your spirit team wants to let you know about cleansing your aura, your energy body with the help of precious metals and or gemstones. So we have a citrine quartz here, and it looks so amazing. I don't know if the camera does it justice, and I am experimenting today with a new ring light that I bought. Can you tell that the quality is better? Let me know. But yeah, it's so precious again, and it's golden and shiny and sparkly. And this also reminds me somehow not of an antenna today, but of some kind of, divine surgical instrument. is like your spirit team wants to perform some divine surgery on you. That being said, it could be that you are going through some kind of medical treatment right now. Isn't there a treatment in radiation that's called laser knife therapy? Hopefully no one needs that, but I think it's a way to treat brain cancer. So there is something clearly about medical divine intervention here that might also be reflected in your real life, that you are going through something. And you can do so much to support your healing with energy work, with spiritual cleansing. Again, gold and certain crystals. Look up a crystal that has the properties that suit your situation. Or what I prefer is that you let your crystal find you. How do you do that? You go to a crystal shop, or you just randomly browse, I don't know, the internet and see which crystal draws your attention the most, and then you work with it, because it all comes from within. Follow your heart. Truth prevails. Your spirit team wants you to follow your heart. Now, it could be that there is a clash between your emotions and your heart and kind of your mind or the real world, and what third parties or maybe common sense or tradition or whatever tells you to do. I have a reading. It's called Heart versus Head. Maybe that will resonate with you, and you should watch it. I'll link it in the description box down below. But since she is a goddess of contradicting energies, she will kind of help you be aligned with your highest good, with your truth, when it comes to making the right move in this dilemma that you might have between following your gut instinct, your heart, or doing what you are told is right to do. That could be about a health situation, but it doesn't have to be about that. It could be anything else in your life where you need this kind of clarity or this strategy to move forward. All right, so that's what I'm getting from this Divine Masters Oracle card. And yeah, there is something about surgery. If you have a surgery appointment coming up, I'm sending you all my blessings. And I know it will go well for you. And maybe, connect to some kind of divine being before that appointment and ask for help and assistance and healing. I'm sure it will go well. For everyone, your healing journey will go well. And I have a golden ring today. Also, there's something about gold, precious gold. Now let's take my tarot here. It's the Dreams of Gaia tarot. And I'm just going to ask some more information here. What's your spirit team kind of urging you to do right now? Urging in the sense that you still have free will, but they kind of want to give you a little push, because I can pick up on some of you being hesitant or very doubtful, and you have 2 or 3 options in mind and you really don't know which one to take, and they're kind of contradicting. So please, 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 spirit team of group number 1, give them guidance and peace. There is this big message about protection. If you have an important appointment coming up, whatever that might be, wear a protective charm or like some kind of protective, maybe you have your favorite kind of lucky sweater, wear that. Wear an item like that or perform a little ritual before it. It will help you. It will help you feel more courageous. Here we have, oh my gosh, yeah, the 9 of Fire in the reverse. So clearly this is about healing. Look how this being here is holding this rose in front of his heart chakra, in front of his chest. Prevailing truth and prevailing love is kind of the message here. They have been trying, your spirit team, to guide you in the right direction, because look at him. He has his third eye illuminated here, so you have been receiving visual signs. But symbols, I don't know, angel numbers, things that you can see. Or maybe they showed you YouTube videos or movies or like books or whatever to where you can literally see with your actual eye, okay, but it's channeled with your third eye, which way you should go. And you might have come across some kind of very trippy, but good kind of trippy in a way, synchronicities between you and certain stories that you saw somewhere, or song lyrics or something that's not coincidental, or poems, poetry. There is also this big message about beauty. Do you have some body issues, some complex about, are you scarred? Are you literally scarred? Is your body scarred? Do you have many surgery scars, or is your soul scarred? The message here is those are your battle wounds, and the fact that you have those scars like a decoration that you should be proud of, that you have overcome hurdles. But we shall continue. So clearly message about healing. And you have a lot of wounds from the past for sure. And there is so much goddess energy. Did you watch my goddesses reading that I did recently? Maybe you should check it out for more guidance. Number 6, the crone. Now the crone is such a mighty spirit animal, isn't it? And she's holding a spear here. And she's kind of looking a little bit androgynous. I'm just having a closer look at this. So there are mushrooms here, but really they look like a person to me going through a portal. It's like she is pointing you towards this portal, or he, take it how it resonates, because your spirit team, they might be different genders or no gender at all. They are pointing you in a direction that you should follow. Definitely watch out for angel numbers. And this might sound weird, only take it if it resonates, but say, for example, that you have an important appointment coming up and you don't like the date, you don't like the numbers, then try and change that date, because it's very important. If you can afford it, check in with some astrologer and let them pick a good date for surgery, for I mean, it's very difficult with court situations, isn't it? Because you have no control over when that is. But if you can, consider the advice of an astrologer. Yeah. So that's your spirit team pointing you towards the right path. So please follow your gut instinct. Follow your gut instinct, even if it goes against the rational side of you. Because when you follow that inner voice, you listen to what your guides tell you. And your guides, they have a clear solution for your problem. They have a clear path in mind that you should take. And maybe mushrooms or moon symbolism could be a sign for you, or certain symbols. You will recognize it. They're saying you will recognize it when you see it, that's the way to go. And by the same token, you will recognize it kind of visually if it's not the way to go. If you are handed like an appointment and, I don't know, it's on the 13th and you don't like the number 13, that's how you will recognize, don't go there, don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Or if you are being introduced to a person who's somehow important in that situation of yours, and you don't like the way they act, the way they come across, don't go with that person. Go with kind of your immediate gut instinct. Follow your immediate heart's reaction. That's the right way to go. And also kind of black feathers might be a sign for you. What's that? That's the 3 of water in the reverse. Okay, so is she holding a sword? No, she's not. I thought she was holding a sword. She's holding kind of a veil. We have 3 fish here. Why am I feeling some kind of deceptive or delusional or betraying energies? Be very mindful about the people you engage with, and you will know this. Trust your gut instinct. If you feel like a person involved in your situation is not truthful, can't be trusted, is kind of shady, please follow that gut instinct, because you will regret it if you don't. Always trust your intuition. Don't trust other people's judgment. And also there is a message that if you have received some kind of advice from someone or a diagnosis or whatever, get another opinion, get a second or third opinion from someone completely different. Okay? And do you. And they are saying you already know which path to take. You already know which option to choose. You already know which person to favor. You already know. You already know, and it's what your heart is telling you, and they are pointing you towards that direction. And if you follow through, the outcome's going to be amazing. Yeah, it's kind of not very clear to me what this could be about, but at the same time it's very clear. So feel free to share what your situation is if you're comfortable. And please leave a thumbs up if you appreciate this reading. Leave a comment, they help so much. Thank you to everyone always commenting. If you don't know what to say, leave a crone emoji or a raven emoji. And if you are new and would like to join our lovely tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. I'm gonna get some Wisdom of the Oracle cards now. I love this seashell energy here. I love Mother of Pearl. I don't know what Mother of Pearl's properties is. Do you know? Feel free to share, but maybe you should get like a Mother of Pearl protective charm or something. Connect with water energy. Are you a water sign? If you are, then you are most likely very sensitive and kind of easily, some of you, not everyone, easily intimidated. So don't be intimidated. You know what's best for you. Do you? 45, time to go. Yeah, look at that. That's almost the same picture to me. These mushrooms that I thought was a person going through this portal, and this person here walking towards this portal. Clearly, time to go. You will know what this is. Your spirit team, they're telling you time to go. And if very recently you have had a shocking or disappointing situation that was kind of a wake-up call, an unpleasant one, please take that as a wake-up call. Do not give second, third, fourth, fifth chances. Get out. Do you walk your own path. Time to go. Or maybe time to move forward. If you have been hesitant to go with a certain option, with a certain person, with a certain plan, and you've been getting so many synchronicities, that's the right thing to do, but you feel insecure, time to go. Do it. Take a leap of faith. I really hope this message helps you, this reading. Well, otherwise you wouldn't be watching anymore. 23, peace. You will not find peace unless you make a move. And obviously you know that, but here we have this lovely dove emoji. And there's a face on this egg. I don't know if you can see, but they have a star on the forehead. Star, follow your own star. You have your own star. Don't follow anybody else's star. Follow your destiny. There is free will, and sometimes we get caught up in, our ego or in delusions from third parties, and we end up not fulfilling our destiny. Please understand that you need to fulfill your destiny and live your purpose and meet people that you are destined to meet. And you won't if you don't go the way you're supposed to go. Really hope that makes sense to you. And you'll be surprised at how much easier it is than what you are thinking right now to go, to take this path, to leave, to do whatever you are clearly being pointed and directed to do here. It will be much easier once you finally decide to do it. And it won't be a rocky path, this path you are supposed to take here. It won't be rocky at all. It will be a straightforward, very clear path. Yeah. Good vibes. Oh yes, I told you I was drawn to this symbology here of this kind of helix or spiral cycles, you know, mother of pearl seashells. Maybe do you have a seashell jewelry item or something? Because I keep seeing like important kind of charms or tattoos maybe, round and round. So understand that what you are dealing with here is a karmic pattern, a karmic cycle that you need to break. If you sum up the courage and the motivation to do it now, you won't have to ever do it again. And you're also breaking this cycle on behalf of your ancestors, and you won't pass it down to the next generation in your line. So it's a very important decision. Probably you already know this, but sometimes we think things are not that meaningful, not that important. This is very meaningful, regardless of how big or small it might appear on the outside. On the inside, you know, karmically it's very big. You need to break this cycle and do something that is against your kind of comfort self. Step out of your comfort zone, leave your cave, okay? Break that cycle. React in a way that you would never react before. Be spontaneous. Even if it shocks people, don't be afraid to shock people. And I'm getting Runaway Bride. Is that a movie or a story? Probably is. Runaway Bride. If someone here is in a situation where you are in a relationship and this person, your partner, pushes you to take it to the next level, or their family or your family, and you are about to, you know, settle down with them for good and possibly, you know, with it having legal consequences, don't do it if you don't feel it in your heart, and, you know, leave before it's too late. You don't owe anyone anything, regardless of your situation. Prioritize your freedom. Prioritize your mental, emotional, and physical freedom. Okay, if this is about a physical healing journey, prioritize your physical freedom. Don't go for anything where you will be, you know, where you are ending up being dependent on something or someone outside of your control. I really hope that resonates and helps. There's a lot of 2s and 5s here that I'm seeing. So 2 is about, yeah, you know, partnership, about the other person. They don't have to be romantic. And 5 is about conflict. You need to break a cycle there. 40, co-create. We have an owl and a cheetah and another egg. Why there's so many eggs here? I don't know. If you have been seeing 444, that's an angel number telling you that your angels are with you and that they are guiding you. So your spirit team also includes your guardian angels. They are protecting you. And there is something about a line. Don't let other people cross a line. And if they have repeatedly, don't forgive. Walk away. That's advice that you don't have to take. I'm just translating, all right? But yeah, you should probably not allow for other people to trample over you repeatedly. Yeah, just awaken the beast in you, you know? Maybe some kind of cat of prey is your spirit animal, a tiger maybe, or a cheetah or a panther. Just do you break free and go against the odds, and don't be scared if, for example, you up until now have always been timid and, you know, keeping it low and trying to please other people and being quiet. Don't be shocked and don't be scared if something within you just bursts and you're like, now I'm gonna just be so fierce and be so powerful and be so entitled, and I'm just gonna do this. Do this for you. Do it for you. You are very, you're fine. and you're protected, okay? But you need to do this to break the cycle. So we have made it until the end of this reading. I really, really hope it helped you. If you want to let me know, leave your favorite cat of prey emoji or just a cat emoji. If you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. I'm sending you so many blessings, and I hope I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2. Everyone who resonated with this beautiful card here, green Tara, healing light, and this green Howlite palm stone. So we are about to find out what important message your spirit team has been trying to reach you with. Keep in mind, the reading is for the collective. So not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. I need to take my grounding breath. Do it with me if you like. Okay. So there's happy vibes with my rainbow lights. If you're coming from group number 1, I'm recording this on the next day. And also my rainbow lights here kind of match the vibes on this card. Your spirit team, they consist of your guardian angels, your ancestors, your guides, as well as your higher self. And I am picking up on 3 specific entities, or 5 for some of you. You might have more or less members of your spirit team, but there is something about 3 and 5. And maybe I am connecting with a council. Maybe this is the council of the cosmic light, which I'm sure Tara is somehow part of. She might be one of your main guides, but they're all coming through together to give you healing light of love. She is a goddess from Tibet, from Tibetan Buddhism. If you know more about her than me, feel free to share in the comments, but she represents this nurturing, healing, motherly energy. She's the divine cosmic mother. And here it also says wellness unfolding. Know that healing is a journey. So I always say healing is not linear. When we want to heal, it's unfortunately not for everyone, for some people, but unfortunately for the majority, it's not going to be a fast, straightforward path. You know, there are bends and edges and curves and backlashes and rocks and hurdles on our healing journey. But, you know, when it gets really tough, some beings come through that really love us, and I feel like you have called upon them. So the message your spirit team is trying to reach you with is the answer to your prayers, while they might not be able to give you exactly what you prayed for. They come through to kind of heal your wounds, your battle wounds, to let you know that you don't walk alone, and they give you, you know, guidance and positive energies, but for sure healing light. And look how the rainbow is in the palm of my hand here, and I chose a palm stone for this group, so you might want to get a palm stone if you suffer from anxiety, or if you feel pressure, or if you crave some kind of touch. It's very good to get a palm stone. Look up the crystal that suits your situation best, or a crystal that you just love, and hold it and invite for beings that you trust, your spirit team, to come enter this crystal and nurture you with their energies. And if you do this during meditation, if you do this very mindfully, you might even get visions, hear things, or receive lots of signs and synchronicities afterwards. So there is something about a hug that you just need. Your whole spirit team, they just really want to give you a hug, and the hug feels like the hug a comforting, loving, nourishing mother would give her child, the child who's kind of, you know, quite desperate, or, you know, feeling low. Even if you're not feeling low, you still need that cosmic hug. And I love the rainbow vibes that are coming through. So certain colors are definitely signs from your spirit team. If you see reoccurring color patterns, look up the meaning of those. Also, I see people's colors. I shared that with my channel members. I see people's aura. Should I do an aura reading? I feel like I'd love to pick a card for everyone, telling you what your aura looks like and what it means and what you're attracting or what you should, do to fix it or to boost it. Wellness unfolding. So regardless of where you are on your healing journey right now, it's unfolding. It's unfolding. The path is unfolding. Just because you have suffered a recent backlash or something negative, some interference, does not mean that you're not continuously healing. I have a reading called Messages from the Council of Light. I will leave it in the description box down below. If you feel drawn to it, you should probably watch it, because I'm picking up on a very powerful spirit team here coming through to help you. Ascended masters for sure. And I just love the way she looks. You might have an ancestor who looks like her. My grandmother looked a little bit like her. Maybe you look like her, but it doesn't matter. I just feel very kind of spoken to when I look at her beautiful face. And pendulum. Okay. Maybe you should try using a pendulum. You have to be careful that you don't interfere by shaking or that there is not a breeze, but maybe a crystal pendulum would be good for you to do your thing, to get guidance for divination and other forms of crystal and color therapy and aromatherapy. So also her face is quite overly shaped, and this palm stone is oval. Something about an oval shape, or maybe this is a medallion. I get so many signs about protective, oh, look at my ring, protective jewelry. Know that if you inherited a piece of jewelry, or if a dear friend, like both of these rings, gives you a gift, and it could be jewelry or anything that you carry on your body, it carries that person's love for you, and it gives you strength and it gives you healing. So wear those jewelry items and maybe get one on behalf of a god or goddess or being that you really admire and that really helps you. I don't know, get a Archangel Michael sword or a Mother Mary medallion, or get like a beaded bracelet representing the colors and energies of your spiritual being. I'm gonna get some tarot now. This is the Dreams of Gaia tarot, and this card was from the Divine Masters Oracle. So spirit team, what do you want to say to group number 2? They are telling you you are a star. And again, this quote comes up: when everything around you is dark, look closer, you might be the light. That's by Rumi. Look up Rumi. I love all of, I'm not even sure if they are male or female, doesn't matter. Look up their art, their poetry art. It's very healing. You are a star. You are the star. You are the star. It's just what they keep on affirming. You are the star. You are the light. And you are an old soul. If you have to shine your own light on your own darkness, that means you're very powerful. Okay, this is the Ace of water. Is it water? Yeah. And it's in the reverse, and we have this blue dragon. Dragon symbolism, very important, holding the heart. So they are confirming that they know about your heartbreak. And your heartbreak could have, physical issues, could have quite material issues or whatever, or you have actual heart issues. I'm not a doctor here, okay? I'm never giving medical advice, only spiritual advice. But they are acknowledging the pains you have expressed, the pains you think go unnoticed, they are seen. And there is a message coming in about what you can do to help your broken heart. What is that, please? The King of Air in the reverse. So this is talking about the energy breaking your heart. The energy is masculine. It could be, you know, a female doing this. It's all about the energies. There is an energy of a hurtful, condescending, harsh person coming across as quite reckless and inconsiderate and indifferent and emotionless and careless, and they have some kind of power over you. Now, this could be an actual person, your partner, your parent. It could be your society. It could be a institution that you depend on, like your healthcare institution or your workplace. It could be your boss, or it could be your inner demons. All right. And what is the advice here? I'm being drawn to these. What is that? Again, these pendants coming from this king's antlers. Did you watch my goddess Rohanitza reading, the goddess with the antlers? Maybe that's a message for you here to watch that reading. Archangel Michael's sword, but what's hanging from there is, again, protective symbols. You know how all cultures have ancient symbols of protection? And I don't know what this symbol is. I don't know if you can see. It's 3 circles, but they could also symbolize kind of 3 kind of bows going around in a circle. Do you know of a symbol? Maybe is this a Germanic symbol? Protect yourself from this low energy. Distance yourself from it. Don't give this person your strength and your attention, because when you do, you drain your own. So it could very well be that you have ended up unwell because you give so much energy to this third party situation. And I know it's easier said than done, but you know, don't give them the reaction they want if they trigger you. Don't give them second chances. Don't dedicate all of your free time thinking about this situation. You need to remove yourself from this situation if you can physically. If you can't, then you sure can emotionally and mentally work on it. And what really will help you is to do something ritualistic to help manifest your freedom and your protection. I'm seeing a protection circle here, and you are not silly for doing this. If you feel like you need to put some blessed salt around your house in a circle, or in front of your doorstep, or in front of your window to stop negative energies from entering your safe space, if you believe in it, it's going to work. If you feel like you need to smudge your body from head to toe, and I highly recommend you do, if you believe in it, you're not silly, you're not stupid, these things work. If you feel like you need to get a tattoo with a protective symbol, then do it. These things will give you strength. And if you ask for your spirit team to come through and kind of use these symbols or these rituals to be with you in your energy field, it will have a bigger effect. So you need to protect yourselves here. Okay, and the eagle might be your spirit animal, and eagles, they rise above issues. They see things from a higher perspective, but they are also birds of prey, so they are quite intelligent and they attack. So the message here is, if you are exposed to negative people and energies like that, before you act, before you show an immediate reaction to a trigger, step back, all right, if you can. Step back, remove yourself from this situation, connect with your spirit team, think about it from a higher perspective, and then react accordingly, intelligently, rationally, and, reflectedly. And that will really help you get away from this, because this is damaging you so much. You give away so much power to this energy. So protection. What else, spirit team? Abundance. I love this card, and I absolutely love the rainbow here. That's a theme for you. Rainbows. They are such themes. Maybe you should get some window crystals like myself. I don't just use them because they are pretty. I use them because it's my kind of ritual to spread hope and happiness, and it works so well. Bring more color into your life, because color is energy. Okay, and you have this big protective dragon. It's a golden one protecting you, and you are kind of represented by this vulnerable rabbit. Even though the rabbit might be your spirit animal, or you have a passed on pet who was a rabbit who's watching over you. Take it how it resonates, but you feel like you are very vulnerable, and you might be because you are an empath, you're hypersensitive, or you feel kind of fragile, or maybe physically you are more on the more delicate side. But you have this mighty dragon in the form of your spirit team and your higher selves, your guardian angel for sure, coming through, watching over you. And know that this negative energy has nothing on you. So know that you're so protected. And what is she doing here? I'm just having a closer look. Oh my God, she's holding a little bird's nest, and there are 2 little birdies coming from the cracked eggshell. She's contemplating something. Are you contemplating? That's a very specific message. If you are a mother and you have children and you care, or any kind of other vulnerable being that you really love and feel motherly or parental towards, they are being protected as well. But if, for example, you are with an abusive partner or some kind of abusive other person, you really need to take a step and take action, because this is not just about you, this is also about these beings that you're protecting. So if you feel like you lack the strength to stand up to this situation or energy, do it on behalf of your vulnerable beings that you look after, and most definitely on behalf of your inner child. But this is gonna go well. The universe is on your side, your spirit team is on your side. And also treat yourself to something here. Be very nice and gentle to you. Don't beat yourself up all the time. It could be that you're quite harsh on yourself and that you have adopted negative judgments from toxic people around you. Maybe it was your upbringing or society. Like, you deserve a treat. Okay, you deserve your chocolate if you crave it. Obviously don't overdo it, but you deserve a treat, you deserve a nap, you deserve to buy yourself something beautiful. Be very kind to yourself, because that is also energy work. That is also, making magic happen. And just treat yourself the way you would love for other people to treat you. And I love this image of the protective guardian angel, super dragon, and the rainbow. So if you are happy with this reading so far, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up and a comment. If you don't know what to say, leave a dragon and a rainbow emoji. And if you are new and would like to join our lovely tribe, then please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. This is making me so happy and I feel so relieved. Maybe this is a message for me, or I'm feeling your energies. I feel so relieved about this protection dragon here and the rainbow vibes. So this is the wisdom of the oracle deck, because we are not done yet. Your guardian angel is coming through strongly. I have a reading about your guardian angel, who they are and what they do for you, so feel free to watch it. I also link it in the description box. If you like, your guardian angel is saying, talk to me more, please, talk to me more, and ask for signs, I will deliver. 27, we have a cat here, that makes me so happy. Exchanging gifts. So this ballerina breaking free from the box that is you, and there's something about cracking the shell here. You are so beautiful. Your spirit team wants to tell you, you are so beautiful. No matter what this negative energy has been telling you, what you have started to think of yourself because of this influence is not true. You are so beautiful. And big message for those of you who feel insecure about your body. Your body is just a vessel for your soul. Your true self is the soul, and your soul is so beautiful. And the more you heal, the more it will also be reflected in the physical, but you're so beautiful. And the exchanging gifts part here could be that you have recently received some supernatural gifts because you are doing the work to heal, or it could be what I hinted at earlier, that your spirit team and your guardian angel want to give you what you pray for, but it's an exchange. So you have to, you know, talk to them, you have to ask them kind of, and you have to do your part of the job, which you were advised to do here. So you might have a cat in heaven watching over you. I do. Oh, lovely. Loyal heart. Yes, you definitely have a loyal heart on the other side. A soul that loves you so very much. And it could very well be a passed on pet or a passed on loved one, or, you know, a loved one from a past life, or just your angel, anyone, but they love you so much. This is one person in particular. They are loyal to you beyond death or beyond the limitations of the physical. They really want to help you through this. They really want to help you fix your heart. They know exactly what you're going through. They see you all the time. They hear you all the time, and they're trying their very best, you know, to help you see better days. So beautiful, especially with the owls looking at each other. So they are so committed to you, this one being on the other side, and you will know who this is. And there's something about a key, an actual physical key that might resonate. 2 keys. So like this being has the key to your heart and you have the key to theirs. You're soulmates, and soulmates are not strictly romantic, okay? That this is just anyone who just loves you so much. They are in your soul contract and you are in theirs, so they agree to help you from the other side. So know that you're not alone. And now I'm seeing baby kind of newborn clothes. Are you pregnant, or is someone close to you pregnant? Maybe, yeah, a baby will be born very soon, and they will be that soulmate of yours, just making you feel so happy, because you know how babies and little kids, they're just so pure and they're so funny how they just make the heart shell, the heart kind of wall around our hearts crack. Could be that that's coming in for you. Maybe a pet, a cute little pet baby. 10, unfinished symphony. So you are not done here yet. Obviously, that's why you're still here, and that's a good thing. So you still have some karma to do, a purpose to fulfill, and pay attention to songs and song lyrics. They are always signs from the other side. Whoever you want to hear from, ask them to please send you a song. And it might not happen immediately. You might have to give this a few hours or days, but it will happen, I promise you. And you are invited to listen to the song 3 Little Birds, because I see the bird here, 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. I once listened to that, and then 3 robins sat on my window on the outside. It's no coincidence, guys. There is no coincidence ever. Everything happens for a reason. Peace. Didn't I pull this card in group number 1 as well? I don't remember because it was yesterday. So peace. Look, your heart will heal, and you can do a lot for your healing if you center more if you align more on the energy of peace, which is very hard if someone, you know, makes you feel the opposite. But again, do this as a practice. Distance yourself from anyone or anything disturbing your peace. Do mindful breathing techniques. They work so well. Belly breathing. Engage with beings and people, if you have some, who make you feel peaceful. There is a feather. So feathers, if you find feathers, they are always signs that angels, loved ones, and guides are near you. You might find one after this reading. If you do, please come back and let me know. And don't lose hope, don't lose faith, because you will get to that stage where, you know, your health is re-established, and where you will be the rainbow, okay? Because 10 of Cups energy, I see that for you as the as the final outcome. Maybe it's immediate. I hope it's immediate for everyone, but I wanted to say final. So we have come to the end of this reading. Thank you so much if you watched it all. If you want to let me know, leave the dove emoji. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Take very good care, sending you many, many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3. Everyone who resonated with Isis, reclaiming magic. I love that. And this very magical angel aura crystal quartz sphere. Can you see the angel aura in it? I hope you can. I love it so much. And it looks just like Isis's crown here. So we are about to find out from your spirit team what message they have been trying to reach you with. Keep in mind, please, that this reading is for the collective and that not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. I'm having a little bit of a throat chakra blockage. So that might be a sign here. And looking at this card, her neck is quite, I'm getting the same kind of vibe. So there could be a situation where you are lacking truth in a certain situation, or where you are being encouraged to express your truth. Or maybe it's your spirit team trying to reach you with the truth. But what I'm getting for the collective here of group number 3 is that some kind of blockage needs to be removed with some kind of forceful action. When I say forceful, I'm not talking about violence, but some kind of abrupt and intentional thing has to be done to remove this blockage. Could be a person, could be something in your body, could be I don't know what, but something that's been creating an energy block in your magical flow, because this is about reclaiming your magic, reclaiming your power. So what has been stealing your magic, group number 3? You probably know. You're just missing maybe your old self. Maybe you're grieving your old self. You used to be, full of energy, and you had dreams and visions and opportunities, and life was much better. And then, drama and trauma happened, and you're grieving that old magical self. Or it's just that your life has become a little bit dull and mundane. You're stuck in a rut or something, but you will get your magic back for sure. I love these sparkles here. I hope the camera does it justice. There's golden and kind of bluish, purplish glitter orbs coming from this sphere crown here. So call back your power and what is rightfully yours. So a lot of this has to do with your attitude, group number 3. You need to claim back your power. Whoever or whatever has been stealing your power, first of all, kind of be aware and fully admit that your magic and power have been stolen, and then claim it back and do something about it. There's many ways that you can, do something about it here. We will get more details about that with the tarot. Also, I have an Isis reading. One of the goddesses I channeled was Isis on this channel. If you really resonate with her, watch that reading. I'll link it in the description box down below. And your spirit team might literally be Isis right now coming through, giving you this message. Or it could be more beings, not just one, your ancestors, your angels, and other guides who kind of are aligned with this energy that they want to give you. I really, really love this card so much, and I hope you can see it well. We have similar lighting conditions here in group number 3 compared to group number 1. In group number 1, I tested my ring light. Here in group number 3, I'm recording without a ring light. So feel free to let me know if you can see the cards better this way or the way I recorded group number 1. I want to kind of, help people see my cards better. This was from the Divine Masters Oracle. Now I'm going to get my Dreams of Gaia tarot. But before we do, you are being invited to literally get in touch with magic. Okay, we all have psychic abilities. I've also done plenty of readings about your psychic gifts and abilities and how to unlock them. So we all have them. We just don't all know how to activate them, or, you know, how to unlock them. But you have the gift, and you might already be completely aware of it. If not, there is so much available to you, so much magic. What are you doing? Do you also read your cards? Are you into astrology? Are you into, I'm getting some kind of art form that involves kind of expressive dancing and trance music? That is also an ability. Or do you work on lucid dreaming and astral travel? Explore that further. Your spirit team are telling you you are on the right way. Don't give up, don't give in, and it's going to get more powerful. And feel free to work with crystals. I love angel aura quartz. It's literally angelic. It's literally magic. Do some scrying, do some intuitive drawing. If you don't know what that means, look it up, intuitive drawing. You can channel messages by just intuitively drawing. Or painting. Are you an artist? I see some of you being involved in art. You know, maybe it's digital art, but I see you creating kind of images and artistic talent. Know that when you do art, you channel. And basically do something that really empowers you, that is what you love, and be creative, express yourselves more, because that is manifestation. For example, if you love to make photo collages, which anyone can do, and you know, you decorate with stickers and like little bits and bobs that you craft and you hang it up on a wall. If you really love that, you generate creative divine energy that will manifest into all of the good stuff that, for example, you put on that photo collage. Same goes for jewelry making, for clothing. If you knit your own jumper or something, nail art, tattoos, I don't know, anything. And Isis is smiling. She has a very gentle smile. She's encouraging you to be creative, basically. Gardening is creative. Cooking can be an art. Music, of course. Nurture your art. That's how you reclaim your power. And if you have people around you who do not appreciate your art, whatever it is, maybe you should, cut them out, or reconsider your choices when it comes to friendship. And also, there's a message that won't resonate with everyone, hopefully. Definitely. You have jealous people around you and you don't really understand, but be very mindful when you show your art or your work, your progress or anything to someone, and they don't give you positive reaction. It's probably because they are jealous. So don't ask too many other people, or bitter, whatever. Don't ask other people their advice and their approval about your art. Do you. If it makes your heart feel full and happy, then it's good. Okay? Don't consider other people's opinions too much. Thought. Yeah, like gosh, I thought she was an artist here. Maybe she is, but she's kind of an oracle, kind of a mystic oracle. We do have the masks here though, so this is about expressing your soul. You express your soul with whatever you do. And yeah, don't stop overthinking. You have some suppressed or maybe very conscious fears that come from negative experience from the past, where maybe your parents told you that you were wrong. Maybe you did not follow your parents' ideals when it comes to your career choices, or it's about the way you look. Maybe you were bullied at school. Maybe you had a really toxic relationship. And whether you realize it or not, those people's judgment understandably left quite a negative impact on you. And your thinking patterns are strongly affected by that. So stop overthinking what you do. Don't think about other people's judgment. Please yourself with it. Do you, boo. Okay, do you, boo? And whenever doubt comes up, or fear, or you feeling like you are dependent on other people's approval, understand that this is kind of an inner demon, or like some suppressed shadow coming up. Face it, be aware of it, and let it go, and transmute it by doing the opposite of following that fear pattern, if you know what I mean. Because you are so talented, like Isis especially, who's kind of a divine mother and creation figure as well, full moon energy. She especially, apart from all of your guides and ancestors, is telling you that you are so talented, you are so gifted. And just because you are not, getting the recognition from the outside that you deserve doesn't mean that you should stop doing what you do. Maybe also you kind of depend on approval from the outside in a sense that you try to make money with what you do and it's not going well. Maybe you have some kind of art business, or you work in, a profession where you kind of sell your craft, your art, and it's not going well. Maybe you should get another job that pays the bills, but please never stop being creative. Never stop doing that, because it's what kind of nurtures your heart and soul. Abundance in the reverse. Saw this card in group number 2 at the very end, so maybe you want to watch group number 2 as well. You don't have this abundance, so what I was picking up on came through in the card here. There's an issue around abundance, so I'm going to get a clarifier for that, but take it how it resonates. If your art, I'm just going to call it that, continuously kind of hurts your economics, hurts your, doesn't pay off, maybe you should get like a mundane, regular job to pay the bills, as I said, but don't let your art form die. Or if you still feel like you want to make that your living, there is something that you might want to reconsider, maybe your business partners or maybe your clientele. Maybe you have given up on your own independent creativity for the sake of pleasing the masses, and you are now seeing the opposite effect of what you had hoped for. For example, it's really difficult for myself as well here as a reader. I try to do readings that I know will do well, but if I do that, I kind of suppress my very own personal magic that I put into my readings, and often it doesn't work out. So if you have experienced something, stay true to you, and if you really love what you do, your own approval will manifest into approval from the outside. But let's get a clarifier for that. But regardless of the outcome, don't stop doing this, because it nurtures your soul. Don't stop, don't give up. I also have a reading about what your specific gifts and talents are that you can turn into a career. If you want to watch that, I will leave the link in the description box down below. What does that mean? Seneschal is number 12. I need to look up what that means, because I have a guidebook, so hang on a second. Okay, hopefully I edited the pause out. When you're watching this, you will know the break that I took to get the guidebook out. So this apparently is equivalent to the Knight of Pentacles in the regular arcana, which is very interesting, which is about exactly this, abundance and kind of working on something to achieve a higher goal, and that goal is linked to physical blessings and rewards, which you absolutely do deserve. And it came out in the upright. So the message is don't quit, don't give up, don't quit. Be patient. Maybe your divine timing hasn't come yet, so don't give up on your art. Don't give up on making this your main source of income. But there is something that you need to reconsider, as I said, pleasing the masses, give up on that and be you and be individual and love what you do. Asking other people's advice who are actually, you know, people who are not good for you. Their advice is based on jealousy or doubt. So stop doing that and give it time. There is this dog here. So dogs are very loyal animals. Be loyal to yourself, be true to you, be true to who you are. And here there are many keywords for this being, okay? Here it says the seneschal, I hope I'm saying that right, symbolizes the service to king and country. So you want to be of service with whatever you do. And yeah, be of service, but not to the masses, you know. Quantity and quality are not the same thing. They're never equal, you know. Quality is something that doesn't have anything to do with the masses. That's always what I say when I get little views, or, you know, when I have a small number of subscribers, I say it's the quality. So hopefully you agree. And also, blind loyalty makes one blind. So you are loyal to maybe your old self. Maybe you have outgrown your style and maybe you should reconsider your style. There's something that you need to change up. This blockage here, something like a big kind of, I don't know, cloggy thing keeping your creative waters from flowing. So if you have not been happy with how you do your thing, change it up, mix it up. For example, myself, I've changed both of my tarot channels' names and kind of you know, the subjects as well. So do that, like rebrand yourself if you feel like you need to do that. Get new business partners, new inspirations. And if you do, then you'll be successful. Also here it says service to a higher purpose. Know that you do not serve the masses, you serve a higher purpose. And a lot of this higher purpose has to do with you loving what you do first before other people will kind of show you that they love it too, because it all comes from within. So hopefully that made a lot of sense to you. I'm now going to get my oracle deck. If you appreciate this reading, please help me out and leave a thumbs up. It helps other people like you find me. And leave a comment. If you don't know what to say, leave a gold emoji, because look, she's wearing golden earrings. So to unlock your success, you know, your reward, leave some gold emojis. And she has coins here as well. So guys, you are gonna unlock abundance for sure with this, but listen to your spirit team on what you should do. And please subscribe if you want to join our tribe, and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Spiral. Something about, oh, I love her, the Fate, 17 is the star in the major arcana. She loves herself. She really is so comfortable in her own skin. She thinks she's absolutely beautiful. And now that the lack of success you might be having in your career and when it comes to your art, it comes from something possibly subconscious and from the past, where you were made to feel unworthy, not enough, or ugly. And you need to learn to appreciate you as an individual first. And you need to really love what you do. And then it will manifest in love from the outside world. And this is karma. This is a karmic thing, a karmic cycle that you can break now if you take it on. So that might be why it's so heavy on you. Maybe this is considered on the outside something minor, and people tell you, well, don't, you know, make such a fuss about it because it's just a hobby, it's just this and that. Now it's something big because it has to do with your fate and purpose, with your karma. There is something about a golden star. Do you have a star jewelry thing that you're working on? Or do you have a favorite piece of star jewelry? I have a star ring. Only take it if it resonates. Regeneration. This is an interesting card that I've never pulled before, and I really hope you can see it well. 46. I'm just having a closer look myself. There is a blue flower and a blue ribbon, and the roots are kind of burning. You need to burn some roots. And, you know, not everything that we get from our kind of upbringing, not all family traditions are good traditions. There is a cycle that you need to break, and it's maybe pleasing your parents and their expectations, or following the footsteps of any kind of figure you were made to believe is your idol. You need to do you. You need to grow your own roots, and then you will be blessed, okay? This has a lot to do with independence, which if you see cats a lot, that could be a sign that you need to work on your independence. And I'm talking about mental and emotional independence, which will then lead to money kind of independence, you know, physical independence. I love her. She looks like her. Like, oh, happy, 26. I love the star symbolism here, and I love the rainbow. I love the rainbow coming down from the cosmos. This is again confirmation that what you do is absolutely precious and beautiful. All right, just because other people did not reflect this back to you doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. You make Source very happy. You make the divine very happy. You make your spirit team very happy with what you do. They absolutely love it. And you love it too, you know this. And the reason you're not loving it anymore has a lot to do with the outside not approving, and it not, you know, leading to material success. But what you do is so beautiful, and you absolutely do channel these rainbows coming down here from the sky, and her holding the star and just being so happy. Work on your happiness, and it will do magic for you. You know, you will find magic again in what you do if you do everything you were advised to do here. This might be my favorite card from this deck, this one and this one. Maybe you look like these two girls a little bit. Does someone look like that? Because I do see someone here watching, kind of middle-aged woman, or maybe you're a man and you look a little bit androgynous, and you have slightly over the shoulder length or shoulder length like curly dark hair. Is that you? If not, it can still be you, but I kind of sometimes see people. 27, exchanging gifts. I pulled this card in group number 2. There was another group number 2 reference, I believe. Yeah, this card. So watch that too if you feel called to it. Exchanging gifts. This reminds me also of the Six of Pentacles card. Give and take. You need to come out of this shell as well. You need to show the world the real you and what you really love to do. So please express yourselves authentically in everything that you do. Love who you are authentically, and what you do authentically. Love it, and it will be reflected back to you. And, you know, it will be an exchange of gifts. You give the gift of your creativity. Now, first, you need to give yourself the gift of self-love. Okay, then that self-love will give energy to what you do, and what you do will be a gift to the people who will admire it, and they will give their gift of, appreciation back to you. So it's all give and take, and there will be balance. And I told you, cats. You might have a cat in heaven, or they might be a spirit animal, but cats represent independence, and just, you know, cats are not very social. Some are, but they just do themselves, okay? And they are admired for just being themselves. Cats can be very proud and very confident and very fierce, fire energy. So do you, and your spirit team, they absolutely love what you do. So don't quit, don't give up on it. It will lead to success in the long term. and you know what to do to get there. So if you made it until the very end of this reading, I want to thank you so much. If you want to let me know, leave a cat emoji, maybe a tiger or a leopard, because they look like, this cat looks like that. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Sending you all my blessings, and hopefully until very soon. Bye.